everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name is Mike and today we have a Speed Champions set. This is the McLaren Mercedes Pit Stop. This set is recommended for ages 7 to 14. This is set number 75911 and it has 332 pieces. Included we have a quite nice build for a Formula 1 car, 3 minifigs including 2 crew members and a driver, and nice technical build for a pit stop. Alright, the set is just over 300 pieces. It shouldn't take too long to build, so let's just get started. Alright, so the set is totally complete, and with that Speed Champions theme in mind, I think we'll definitely put this next to our racetrack, as the custom Top Gear Studio set we put together a few days ago. But more on that later on, and now let's check out the features of what we have here. Starting with the McLaren Formula 1 car, as you can see, this is the model MP429, and compared with the real thing, I think they got it really close with such simple pieces used. The car is made out of mostly grey bricks with some blacks, but what stands out are those chrome stickers. I do admit there's a lot of sticker action going here, but these certainly do not make the car look any bad. The middle section of the car is quite wide, we can see those air intakes on the side, they look pretty cool, and we have a lot of space to fit the car driver inside. Right behind him you can see what appears to be our small spoiler. This one is in red, so it stands out. Then there is this aerodynamic slope with some stickers on it, and the actual big spoiler on the very back. This part has a very simple build to it, and I think this is one of the most inaccurate parts of the entire car, because according to the pictures of the real vehicle, the back spoiler is set up at a bit of an angle. But I'm not an expert of Formula 1, so maybe the back spoiler can be adjusted at different angles depending on the race conditions. Moving on across the vehicle right to the very front, we have the front spoiler section. And this is, I believe, the main feature of the car, because this part is interchangeable, as the set comes with 2 different front spoilers. So when the car is set up in one version, the other spoiler just sits around in the pit stop area, ready for the mechanics to swap in a flash. And we also have a nice set of wheels, they are very Formula 1 looking. That is 6 wheels in total, 4 on the vehicle and 2 spares. Overall, as I mentioned, the car looks great given the small amount of simple pieces used here, and I'm very glad that we got it because it's the first Formula 1 car in our collection. And now let's take a look on that pit stop build. This play area is divided into 2 sections and they are connected with a simple joint. So if you want, you can set it up into an L shape or just as a straight line. It looks quite nice and detailed. We have those black scaffolding or staging pieces that make up this garage look. And the fun fact here is that I used a similar idea and design for the lighting part of the Top Gear Studio I put together a few days ago. And I guess it was a good idea and quite a coincidence, because I didn't see this set before I put together the Top Gear one. Now starting from the right hand side here, we have this rack for tools and also a spot where you can put the second front spoiler, as I mentioned before. Right next to the rack there is a small space for what I believe to be a trophy, and further to the left there is what appears to be a diagnostics computer. Above the computer you have a nice McLaren Mercedes logo, and underneath there are 2 cabinets to put bigger tools inside. I like the sleek look of this section and the cool stickers we have for the computer. And the last section of the build, the one behind the moving joint, holds I think the most fun feature of the set, which is the vehicle launch action. It works pretty simple. The Formula 1 bullet has this hook in the back, and here we have this yellow connector. Now when you move this black and blue Technic piece to the back and snap the car in, you can then apply some force to it and it will make the car snap off and go fast forward. Works pretty well, and you can have this fun play value of getting the car into the pit stop, changing tires quickly and launching it back onto the track. There are also 2 simple hanging pieces above this launch function, and these appear to be just hydraulic screwdrivers to get the wheels on and off quickly. Oh yeah, and speaking about the wheels, I totally forgot about this small piece of equipment here. This seems to be a compressor or like an air pump with some digital controls, so you can get your wheels up and running. So here is the entire pit stop area once again, a bunch of nice features, my favorite being this launch function. I also think it can be quite modular and just a great addition to any racetrack. To wrap this up, let's take a closer look on the minifigs we have here. Here we have the driver. He has a very generic blue helmet with a visor piece and just white legs, but the torso is unique. He has the Mercedes-Benz brand name on the very back, a Mercedes logo on the front, and some other sponsors as well. Pretty cool looking for a professional racing driver. The next guy is this pit stop crew member, also generic white legs, some simple red cap, but he comes with ear protection. And a stop sign, the same one you see being waved at the drivers when they enter the pit stop on a Formula 1 race day. He also has some branding on his jacket, there is a Mercedes logo and a Mobile 1 logo, a small one on the front and a large one on his back. The third guy, or as you can see a gal, has the very same torso piece with Mobile 1 and Mercedes logotypes, also generic white legs, some white cap, and she holds a plate, which is I think just a display showing lap times and current position in the race for the driver. All the figs obviously fit the set perfectly, they are quite simple, but the branding is very accurate. And I think now is the time to put this small build into our racetrack next to the city. The Top Gear studio is already residing there, I'm quite happy how it turned out. As you can see, we have a lot of stormtroopers in the audience, perhaps they just got a pass after the Starkiller base got destroyed. Whoops, spoiler alert. And they seem to be liking Top Gear very much. Maybe they're just big fans of the stick, I don't know. Going back to the pit stop, I think I'm gonna put it next to the track right here for now. I think it's going to be nicely visible for those two big audience stands right next to it. As you can see, the crowd is quite cheerful today as they see their favorite McLaren approaching the pit stop and getting right back onto the race with a set of new tires. So yeah, that's all I have about the McLaren Mercedes pit stop set. If you like the set and want to buy it, I have left a link in the video description below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you like our content, don't forget to hit those subscribe and like buttons for us so we can continue doing all this cool stuff for you. And once again, my name is Mike, this is BrickVault, and see you next time. Hello everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name is Mike, and today we have a Speed Champions.
Just like thrust your head.
No, don't do it. Okay.